you, sir. So, very good morning to you all. As per the schedule, today, one more interesting topic is personality development. So, I hope most of you joined and you can hear my voice, audio and video and all. Okay. Please inform any problem in audio or video. Hope everything is fine. So today, as per the schedule, we are here to discuss about one interesting topic, that is personality development. आज का टॉपिक है व्यक्तित्व विकास. सो व्यक्तित्व विकास ये हमारा आज का टॉपिक है, पर्सनालिटी डेवलपमेंट. ये हमारा ट्रेनिंग मेथडोलॉजी मॉड्यूल में यूनिट 2 है. So under unit 2 we have this topic personality development. Already we have discussed about very important topics in the unit 2, that is psychology of learning process. In that we have discussed about what is psychology, what is educational psychology, what is learning, and how to motivate the trainees, what is motivation, what are the types of motivation. Then educational theories, educationists like Paulo, Thorndike, Calder's experiments on chimpanzee, dog, and cat. So we have detailedly discussed with very good visual aids, and all are coming under psychology of learning process chapter. And one more very important and interesting topic is personality development. ये है आज का topic. So personality development is a common topic. आजकल learners or teachers or managers or किसी का भी ये personality development topic is very interesting, and always they will have concentrate this topic. Every individual will have interest to develop their personality always. So let us see, you see ये picture देख लीजिए, success. So you want to everyone like to be a successful person, and everyone want achievement or success in life. So for that, this personality development is very important. And you see, personality development में so many elements are there, like positive thinking, self-confidence, time management, stress management, communication skill, and all. We'll see detailedly about the important components which will help us to develop our personality. So आज का topic है objectives. We'll see after completion of this session you will be able to define personality and define personality development. Personality मतलब क्या है और personal development मतलब क्या है, और state the types of personality. Personality में कितना types है और factors influencing personality. तो personality में कौन सा factors will influence अच्छा पर्सनालिटी लेने के लिए, हमारा पर्सनालिटी डेवलप करने के लिए कौन सा फैक्टर्स will influence, that also you will be able to describe. Then explain personality development. पहले personality मतलब क्या है और personal development मतलब क्या है, फिर personality मतलब क्या है, उसका factors क्या है, और personality development मतलब क्या है. Then explain important elements influences personal and personality development. यही है हमारा objective है. After completion of the session, you will be able to learn or achieve all this learning outcome. And let us see what is personality. Personality मतलब क्या है, व्यक्तित्व विकास. So व्यक्तित्व विकास मतलब क्या है. So we used to think a person who do not know about personality development in theory. So what we will feel personality means only the physical structure of a human being, either male or female, doesn't matter. Personality means how they look, the outside, how they are looking. But only people used to think in general, but that is not the actual definition, or that is not the real fact about the personality. Why? Because personality includes not only the physical appearance, it also mental, moral, and social value of a person. So how we can define personality? Personality is the influence of one's mental and physical qualities on others. So, mental quality, we have knowledge, we have experience at the same time, and we have our communication skills, the way how we speak, the way how we behave. Everything which will influence on others is very important. That is our personality. So physical aspects, mental aspects, moral aspects, and social value of a person, everything which influence on others or the society, that is our personality. So I hope you have understood what is personality. Then personal development matlab kya hai? See, personality development is our topic. Unless we develop our personal, that is our self-development, our understanding about ourself, the individual, unless otherwise we are not concentrating to improve our ourself, then we cannot concentrate the personality development. So let us see what is personal development. So personal development means this is, as an individual, what would make him or her happier, progressive, satisfied, able to take challenges on continuous basis and deal with day-to-day issues of life. You see, individual, what are the qualities an individual may have? We will say that this person is a good person, this person is a nice person. So the good person, the nice person, what makes us to pursue the person or state about the person's qualities is nothing but his personal or his personality. So a person individually, he's a happy person and he's thinking about his progress, progress in his life, and satisfied person. Whatever he has, he is satisfied. So everything is personal qualities. So personal development is self-growth, self-awareness exercise once we understand ourselves. So to understand about personality development, we must understand about personal development. So personal development के लिए क्या चाहिए? We should know about ourselves. What is our capacity? What are the strength we have? What is our strength? What is our weakness? So that weakness can be replaced by strength. We can learn. Suppose, for example, we are lacking communication skills. Written communication we need to improve, or oral communication we need to improve. Then those aspects we have to concentrate, and we have to improve our communication skills. Then any other, not only communication skills, even interpersonal relationships are also very important. And time management. See, we are not managing the time properly. Then we have to identify why we are not managing the time properly, because we are not giving a priority. We have to prioritize our schedules. We are not making the schedules, means we cannot prioritize. If we are not make the priority, then we cannot manage the time properly. If we do not manage the time properly, then it leads to tension, it leads to stress and all. So we have to manage ourselves properly. That is our self-growth. So I hope you understand personal development. Then even few more factors which influence in personal development. That is self-assessment. See, I mentioned strength, weakness, opportunities, and threat. This is not only for an institution or for a company. This is applicable also for an individual. So SWOT analysis is very important to assess about an individual. For ourselves, we know about ourselves better than anybody else. I hope all will agree this. We know about ourselves better than anybody else. So we know about ourselves. What is our strength? What is our weakness? What are the opportunities we are getting, and what are the threats we are facing? So if we analyze all those four important components, then definitely we can replace our weakness into strength, and we can utilize the opportunities so that we can overcome from the threats. So self-assessment is very important. Learn about your skills, personality, and interest. So what are the skills we have? We have to update our skills. Whatever we have, we can update, and we can be expert in the skills or knowledge, whatever we have. We do not have some skills, or we do not have particular knowledge, means new skills we can learn. We can go to the attend some training programs. We can learn from our friends, colleagues, and all, and any other resources. So a lot of resources are there to improve our skills, new skills, and new knowledge where we are lacking. And like that, self-assessment is very important. Then self-discovery. Identify strengths and weakness by self-assessing your skills. So some skills we may have that that skill may not be sufficient to perform our perform in a different fields. So we may not be competent enough to perform a job successfully. For that, we have to improve. In what way we can improve those skills, and what are the important technologies we should learn to apply so that we can perform in a better way. That and all, self-discovery. And even self-discovery, self-assessment and all, more or less same. Then goal setting is very important. Goal setting, it is not only for the lesson plan or demonstration plan. We have detailedly discussed about lesson plan and demonstration plan. A very important element is the objectives, that is learning outcome. So before starting of the class, before planning, and we will have a lesson plan. In that we have objectives or statements. We will mention after teaching of the particular lesson what the learners will be able to achieve. So like that, goal setting also very important for a short-term goals or long-term goals, or short-term program or long-term programs, because it should be achievable. Once we set that, then we can proceed further towards achieving that goal. So goal setting is very important. Develop short-term and lifetime goals to turn your vision into reality. So we have a vision to achieve that. How we can make it as a reality? We have to proceed, every now and then, time to time. So what are the knowledge we require? What are the skill we require? We have to gain, and we have to apply. Then we can achieve the goal. And actions are very important. After setting the goal, action we have to proceed. So work on achieving your personal development goals. So we have a personal development goals. Simple goals. You think about a simple goal. If you are a trainee, you think about, you have your syllabus, and you have theory syllabus, and you have practical syllabus. How many portions covered? How many portions are not covered? How many portions you completed and you have not completed? Like that, you make a schedule and complete it time to time, so that you can complete successfully. That is your action plan. So everything you can make it, and it will be your personal development. Then personality development, next we will see. Before that, what are the types of personalities? So personality is the physical, mental, moral, and social value of an individual, which influence on others. And there are, in general, there are two types of personality. One is introverted, and the other one is extroverted. And a person who has both the qualities are called as one more personality, that is ambiverted. So let us see what is the introverted quality. The person who do not like to mix with others, who like to work alone, who are better in writing than speaking, have less friends, are considered as introverted personality. So there are two types. In general, there are two types of personality. One is introverted, the person who likes to have less friends. That means who do not like to move around, and do not have friends network, and who don't speak much, only like to read sitting alone, and a very calm kind of person is introverted. And a person extroverted, let us see, who opposite to this introverted person. The nature of the person is opposite to introverted. So extroverted person who would like to mix with others, mix with the people, more talkative, friendly, are considered as extroverted person. So one more person is there who has, sometimes one person will have both the qualities, sometimes extroverted the other time introverted. So such people are considered as amphibian personality, amphibian. You know, amphibian, frog will live in land as well as in the water. So like that, amphibian personality person has both the qualities, introverted and extroverted qualities. So you can see who think more and he speaks more, introverted. This is introverted left side, you can see one visual, and right side you can see one more person. His thoughts and whatever he think, he will express, so it will come out. Whatever he thinks, it will be with him only, introverted person. So this is the difference. Let us see. The introverted person will think and he will be like to be alone, and extroverted person will mix with the people and he express immediately whatever he thinks and talkative. And ambivert person will have both the qualities. You see left side and right side. So ambivert. I again will make some difference with the introvert and extrovert. Introvert person who enjoys spending time alone, introvert. So we have seen introvert person will not mix with others. Extrovert person enjoys social activities and will have a lot of friends. And you see a few more differences with introvert and extrovert person. Enjoys spending time alone, introvert. And extrovert gains energy in social situations. So always he will go out, mix with people and have a lot of friends. Then introvert think before speaking and acting. He will think before speaking or acting. And this person, extrovert person, makes quick decisions. Can be seen as more reserved person, introvert person. And this extrovert person can be seen as outgoing and enthusiastic. He'll be more enthusiastic than the introverted person. Then prefers working independently. This introvert person will prefer to work independently. This extrovert person thrives in teamwork. So these are the important difference with the introvert person and extrovert person. And factors influencing personality. See some factors. See, one person may be a introvert or extrovert. It all depends on the society, his friends, or his own thoughts, his own physical abilities, and also mental abilities. Let us see what are those factors. So factors influencing the personality are physical factor, mental factor, environment factor, and emotional factors. In physical factor, what are the components involved or elements involved? Appearance, voice, and speech. So how we appear, grooming also very important. So we should be clean and neat, appear neatly, appear in a disciplined manner. And our voice also, whenever we speak, it should be reachable. Whatever we speak should be audible and reachable to people. We need not to speak very loudly where less number of people are there. If more number of people are there, according to the required audibility, we can speak louder. And that and all, appearance, voice, speech is coming under physical factor. Then mental factor, which covers intelligence, memory, and thinking process. So mental is related to a cognitive domain, and intelligence and the knowledge, how we apply our knowledge and all, considered under factors. This mental factor. So intelligence, memory, and thinking. And the environment factors are family, surroundings, and society. So our surrounding and society, family and all, very important. And emotions, cheerful, anger, and temperament. So emotional aspects also very important factor which influence a personality. So physical aspect, mental aspect, environmental aspect, and emotions are very important factors which will influence the development of the personality. So let us see what is personality development and how to improve the our personality. So far we have discussed about personality, personal development, and what are the factors influencing the personality. Now, and the types of personality. Let us see what are the personality development, how to develop our personality. So developing organized pattern of behaviors. that is interview skills, body language, communication skills, personal grooming, and attitude that makes a person unique. So these are the very important factors which influence in personality development, our personality development. If you want to improve our personality development, then we have to improve all those skills. Most of the skills are soft skills. So personal development would enhance and develop our personality over a period of time. So personal development is very important. That is why we have discussed about personal development before personality development. Our understanding about ourselves and assessing about ourselves, where we lack our ability, our potential, those areas we can develop and improve our skills. Then we can develop our, once we develop our personal skills and understand ourselves, then we can improve our personality. So these are the way to improve the personality development. Then personality development would enhance and develop our personality over a period of time. Then attitude is everything. See how we behave, how our personality will influence on others. So everything, attitude plays very important role. Actually, in one unit we have discussed in role of an instructor, we have discussed detailedly about this attitude. One calculation is there which gives you 100% success in life. Knowledge, skill, attitude, these are the three elements plays very important role in an individual's growth. This attitude is very important even in the personality development also. Again, I would like to refer that you write ABCD alphabets, then you give numbers to each alphabet. Suppose A means 1, B means 2, C means 3, and like that X, Y, Z 24, 25, and 26. So totally 26 alphabets are there. So you number all these things, all these alphabets. Then you put any word: knowledge, hard work, gold. If you have tons of gold, if you have tons, huge amount of money, you give money, MONEY, GOLD. Or knowledge, you write like this: KNOWLEDGE, like that, and give numbers for that. Assign numbers. K you can see here 12, and N you can see 15, O you can see 16. So like this, you add everything, then you will get 96%. So नॉलेज ऐसे लिख लीजिए, यू आपका के लिए 12 है, ऐसे एन के लिए 15 है, ऐसे यू आप देख लीजिए कौन सा अल्फाबेटिकली कितना नंबर है, ऐसे पूरा ऐड कर लीजिए. फाइनली कितना नंबर आएगा, मिलेगा आपको टोटल 96 है. सो 96% अचीवमेंट और सक्सेस इन लाइफ. देन हार्ड वर्क, बहुत हार्ड वर्क विल गिव्स यू 98% सक्सेस. सो हच के लिए 8 और ये के लिए 1, ऐसे यू गिव नंबर्स. ये अल्फाबेट देखो, इसके बाद नंबर दे दीजिए. के लिए 11 है, ये देखिए ऐसे. सो और ऐड करना, सारा नंबर्स का ऐड करना. So finally you will get 98%. So both are important, but the total falls just short of 100. So 100% success will not give you none other than the attitude. So attitude is everything, how we behave. That is why personality development is very important. So personality development, without attitude, we cannot develop our personal development and also the personality development. This is the importance of attitude. So this is just an interesting calculation which I have shared with you. And again, personality development is completely an external aspect. Basically, how others perceive you with your appearance, your interactions, etc. So you know very well what is personal development. So personally, we have to develop ourselves. We should understand ourselves first, then our strength, weakness, opportunities, and threats. And wherever we are lacking, and we are improving all those skill and knowledge. After that, then we are concentrating on personality development. So personality development is completely external aspects. So whatever the qualities, physical quality, mental quality, moral quality, social values, whatever we have, we are with the society and we will live with the society. So how it influence, in what manner it influence only depends upon our personality development. So basically how others perceive you with your appearance and your attitude, with your interactions and all, our personality development. So some important elements which influences the pattern of behavior. So our behavior, behavior in the sense, behavior is how we speak, how we listen, how we talk, how we walk, how we eat, how we sleep. Everything is behavior. Our day-to-day activities, everything is behavior. So this behavior is a component of knowledge, skill, and attitude. These three important elements only, the combination only, the behavior. So how to develop this behavior, good behavior, which leads to the personality development. So let us see what are the elements, important elements for personality development. We can see so many, not only this 8 elements, even you can also increase. These are very important elements. First, let us see time budgeting. So time budgeting is nothing but time management. So we have discussed to start our work, we have to plan. After planning, then priority is very important. After planning and priority, then systematically we can complete our work. So this is called time management. We are not managing the time. So time management and stress management, we have already discussed the important topics very interestingly. So what we have discussed in time management, we are not managing the time, we are managing ourselves in our day-to-day activities. So we are scheduling, we are prioritizing, and we are proceeding, step by step or day by day our activities, whatever goals we set. Then body language. So body language it plays very important role in communication. So facial expressions, how we express ourselves. Suppose somebody wants to listen our communication or listen to our speech, means body language is very important. Interestingly, we have to communicate in an understandable manner. Also we have to communicate. For that, body language is very important. So unnecessary mannerisms we have to avoid. So for that, we must know this body language, and we have to improve our body language. In communication skills, this body language and communication skills are having mutual relationship. Without body language, we cannot communicate. So communication skill is very important. Reading, writing, speaking, and also very important, listening. Listening. These 4 important elements of communication is very important. So all these elements we have to concentrate and improve. Writing communication, reading communication, speaking, and also listening, very important. So communication skills we have to improve. Then personal grooming, personal development only, personal grooming, we have to concentrate to improve ourselves, understand about ourselves, then improve ourselves. Then stress management. Once we manage the time properly, then we will manage the stress. Even sometimes if we manage the time properly, sometimes we will be stressful. And there are so many, methods to control the stress. Very, very important, easy and important thing is we have to identify who will give stress to us. Or sometimes maybe some person, or sometimes maybe some element or some object. So we have to identify the stressor or who will give the stress to us. Then we can, leave it, or we should leave from that or leave from them. That is a very easy method to control the stress. So managing the stress is very important. What is stress, and what are the elements leads stress, and how to manage that stress, and all we must know. Then goal setting to achieve our targets, to achieve our objectives. Goal setting is very important. We have to set the goal and list out the plan and prioritize one by one. We have to complete. So goal setting is very important. Then prioritizing is very important. The in our knowledge and information, like must know knowledge, should know knowledge, could know knowledge, to decide the content, to develop the learning outcomes, we are concentrating the must know knowledge or the must know information. Like that, priority is very important, which is very important, which is very important. Some things we have to least bother about some items, so which is not very important. and we should not give importance to those items which is not at all very much important, and which is very much important we have to give priority. So we can make a schedule of the day to do list, and we have to give priority, and one by one we can complete the our goals and objectives. Then interpersonal skills, interpersonal relationship. So this personality development, very important is we will be in the society, we are this society, and we will move with the society, and how the society will perceive us, our personality, how influence on others only, interpersonal relationship. So to develop the interpersonal relationships, and we need some skills like we have to speak to the people in an interesting manner, speak less and in an interesting manner, and sometimes people talk too much, but the content or what the information conveying to the other will be very less. So unnecessary talks we can avoid, and we should be an interesting personality. So in that way, our interpersonal relationship will be improved. So these are some of the important elements of personality development. If we improve all those elements, if we concentrate all these elements, then our personality will be developed. Then you see some major skills. Skills are very important. We have to, we are in the skill development. We are in the process of skill development, and we are imparting skill, more skill. And we must know, we must also should improve our skill in all those, categories in personality development. The major skills you need to grow under personality development are step by step. So many steps are there, like dynamically professional skills and communication skills, interpersonal skills, influencing skills. This is interpersonal relationship. Influencing some people. A leader is always an inspirational person. So their speech or their appearance itself will influence people, will inspire people. So we should inspire people, and we should share those knowledge and whatever informations we have gained, whatever happiness or advantage, whatever benefits we got from that inspired people, and share, then we will be influenced person. Then team working skill. So we should work with the team. Group working is always very, very advantage, and different minds will give different skills, and sharing knowledge is always improving the task to perform in a professional and a better manner with good efficiency and quality also. And goal setting skills. So setting the goal, it may be a short-term goal or long-term goal. So goal setting skill also very important, and time management skills, even stress management skills. So all these steps are very, very important to achieve our personality. So you see, to become number one rank, 10, 9 to 3 to 1, like that. So if we develop all those things, then we can develop our personality in a great manner. So setting the goals like our objectives or learning outcome, it should be specific, it should be measurable, it should be achievable, it should be realistic, and it should be time bound or timely. So smart, our goal setting should be smart. It may be a weekly schedule, it may be a monthly schedule, a long-term goal or a short-term goal, and we have to set the goal, and we have to work towards that to achieve those goals. That way we can develop our personality, and we can be a successful person in a society. So with this a small and interesting topic, personality development session, I am completing. Thank you. If you have any clarifications about this personality development, and personal development, the types of personality, we can discuss. So the objectives are personality definition, the personal development definition, you understand, you learned. Then the types of personality you learned, and you described the factors influencing the personality and personality development also. And some important elements which influence the personal and the personality development also we have discussed. So I welcome you people. You can clarify your doubts, If you have any discussions, you are welcome. As I already informed you, this is a part of Unit 2. So as a in charge for training methodology, I have planned and I have scheduled from Unit 1 to Unit 12, Unit 14. So we have 14 units in training methodology syllabus, and one by one, whenever we have a schedule, accordingly, I am completing it. So Unit 1, role of an instructor completed, and Unit 2, psychology of learning. And time to time, I made so many sessions like psychological theories and motivation one day. Then now personality. With that, we are completing the Unit 2. And Unit 3 is analysis of syllabus, course construction also completed. And Unit 4 also completed. Yesterday, day before yesterday, we were talking about, we were discussing about lesson plan, demonstration plan, how to plan a lesson systematically with some examples. So today we have seen personality development and what are the types of personality, how to develop the personality, our personality development and personal development also. So with this, I welcome you all for the discussion.
So you can ask everyone
to unmute on the chat. Yeah, please ask. Yes. I request you, you can unmute your microphone. You can unmute so that others also can listen to them, listen to your interactions, your voice. So unmute. There's only 5 more minutes we have. Yeah, please.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello, I am Pranita Kalaskar. According to you, as you say, the inverted and
extroverted. Yes.
Extroverted personality. So, which personality is good for instructor?
Instructor, obviously, he should be extroverted.
Okay.
Yes.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hello, sir.
Not only instructor, anybody for personality development, extroverted personality is very important. He will be liked by many people and he will become a leader. A leader's personality will be extroverted. Yes, madam.
बट सर कहा जाता है कि इंट्रोवर्टेड होना चाहिए क्योंकि बोलने से पहले सोचना चाहिए. एक्सट्रोवर्टेड में ये था ना कि पहले ही बोल देते हैं, सोचते बाद में.
नहीं, इंट्रोवर्ट वो not a negative personality. Actually speaking, everyone who will have hesitate to speak, they may be knowledgeable. So both knowledge hoga, लेकिन introverted होगा. So when he come to society, when he want to become as a leader, when he want to become a teacher or a leader, he or she has to convert extroverted. So introverted is not a bad quality. He's also good. Introvert person also a good person. Next, please.
Rating state.
Hello.
Madam.
Sir, how we will show good body language in front of anyone or interviewer?
See, if we avoid unnecessary mannerisms, or unnecessary mannerisms, that itself a good appearance. So we should with the tension, in interview may have some tension. So that time we may bite our nails. So we should avoid biting nails or shivering or doing some other unwanted mannerisms. If we avoid that itself a good body language. Particularly as you asked for interview. You should be confident. That's all. Yes, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Very good morning.
Sir, I am studying Kerala, NSK Calicut.
Yes, sir.
And I like your teaching style, sir. Your teaching style is more valuable for us.
Thank you, sir.
It's your welcome, sir. Sir, did you please repeat ambiverted personality?
Ambiverted, you see the term if you see some books in psychology books, 30 years 40 years old books, or even up to 5 years in internet also, I am not able to find ambivert word. Nowadays in internet it's coming. So amphibian is one animals, we will call this frog. Frog will live land and water. So who will which the animal which lives in land and water, we are calling it as amphibian. Like that, a person also, personality also, we are comparing the person who will have both the qualities, sometimes introvert, sometimes extrovert. The person who has both the qualities are considered as ambiverted personality. Recently only, maybe you can say 4 or 5 years only, this terms are available in reference books. World books, you cannot find this ambivert personality. You will find only 2 types of personalities in all psychological books.
Okay, sir.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Hello, sir. One more question. How
Yeah,
we
please.
can develop attitude in our personality?
Yeah, see, attitude is everything. That is why I have shown you one calculation, one interesting calculation, A to Z. So if you put everything, anything, gold, money, skill, knowledge, only thing you will get 100% success is attitude. And interestingly, one more term is there which many people do not know. Only attitude, and even internet also you will find attitude only. But one more interesting term is discipline. If you write the word discipline and you allot numbers for the word discipline, and that also gives you 100% life. So our disciplined life and our disciplined our attitude, proper attitude will always gives 100% success in life. Yes, attitude is very important, and attitude is how the knowledge
So
which
ये
we
PPT send
apply,
करते हो?
how the skill, how we apply, it is all depends on our attitude. So for personality development, हमारा attitude बहुत important है.
सर ये PPT send कर दो आप.
Sure. PPT every day I am sending. Like today's PPT also I will send.
नहीं सर, हमारे पास आपकी पहले वाली PPT नहीं आई सर.
नहीं, आप मेरा नंबर को भेज दीजिए. आपका नंबर पता नहीं. या मैं बहुत सारा लोगों को मैं भेज दिया. अपना CITS टीचर का भी भेज दिया. और Mandal asking, I am sharing. I am sending every day after completion of this presentation. I am sending the PowerPoint presentations or even whatever materials I am showing, and even some movies also I have shared with all the participants. So
सर नंबर क्या आपके? नंबर क्या सर आपके?
उसमें है नहीं 9448905201. उसमें
9448905201. 201. ओके सर.
फोटो देख लिया नंबर.
I request again, you have reference books. Nimi has given you a very good book.
सर मैं आपके पास मैसेज करता हूँ सर, व्हाट्सएप पर PPT सेंड कर देना.
Yes. So yes. Please go through the book. Please go through the book.
दिक्कत है क्या तो?
You will understand.
तेरा दिमाग खराब है
Wherever you have doubts, you mark the page.
सर नंबर रिपीट करना.
तू पढ़ देने के ना पढ़ दे, तू की डिग्री है क्या?
ओए तुम चुप हो जाओ, सर बोल रहे हैं ना.
नंबर रिपीट करना सर.
I will write here.
छोटू तेरी मैडम ने बताऊंगी बकवास. सर बोल लग रही है. चुप हो जा तू. सर पढ़ा क्या
बताऊंगी.
बकवास करा. सुमित देख ले तू.
चैट
चुप
में
हो.
राइट कर दो सर, या फिर नंबर रिपीट कर दो. Sir, I've muted everyone.
अभी देख लीजिए. They are asking number. ये वाला.
You can put your number in the chat box, sir.
या यही है. यूनिट के पास है ना नंबर. यही है मेरा नंबर 9448905201. ये वाला. Yes, anything is there, you can ask me. Otherwise, tomorrow also very interesting topic, 11 o'clock you can join.